Hello everybody, there's a new poll running, so let's go ahead and vote in this poll. So, this is Old School Content Poll 27. If you don't know what's in this dev blog, please click here for my video on that. So, let's go ahead and vote. So, question 1. Should they add an instant corporeal beast that allows players to take their clan chat in to fight the boss? It will cost 200,000 per entry for a team of any size. I'm going to go ahead and vote no. I think the fact that a clan chat can infinitely kill a number of corporeal beasts just for 200k seems very powerful. Question 2. Should a subtle animation play to indicate when the Elysian Spirit Shield effect is activated? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I really kind of like these little effect animations. Question 3. Should the Armadillo crossbow be graphically reworked? So let's check out Mod Alfred's crossbow design. So this is Mod Alfred's new crossbow design. I quite like it. The colours fit in with the Armadillo armour more. Although I kind of prefer the shape of the old one because it's kind of like the hunter's crossbow, you don't see that a lot. But the colours of the current one don't match the Armadillo armour as well. So I'm going to go ahead and vote yes on that. Next, question 4. Should the special attack of the Armadillo crossbow be graphically reworked? Now, we have no idea what this special attack is going to look like, but I'm not opposed to it, so really I'm going to vote no for now. Wait until they show us what it's going to look like. Question 5. Should the Nightmare Zone environment be graphically reworked? Now, we've not seen what it's going to look like, but that place is so muddy, I think it just needs a rework anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Question 6. Should the high alchemy value of the Blessed Spirit Shield be reduced from 840,000 coins to 720,000 coins, so God Swords protect over it? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I kind of like the idea of reducing alchemy value. A lot of the time they are increasing it so things can be protected. Although I still like the idea of sort of having like a death value. Question 7. Should a back door be added to the Lumbridge Castle kitchen to give access to the recently added shortcut? I'm going to go ahead and vote no. I really didn't like the original shortcut, although I was able to accept it. If this was added, I find this so strange. Just run around the castle, it's not like it's far. Question 8. Should the click zone of wyverns be increased to make them easier to click? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes, kind of like the idea of making things slightly easier to click on. Question 9. Should an empty option be added to the coal and gem bags when the bank interface is open? This would allow you to empty them directly into your bank. Now this is a great idea, but I'm going to vote no, simply for the fact that I want a whole bank update where you can do things like coal bags, gem bags, runecrafting bags, slayer gems, slayer helmets, just all of the things that you can sort of interact with in the bank. Next, question 10. Should the right click, check, slayer gem and slayer ring be made usable when the bank is open? I'm going to go ahead and vote no for the same reason as I stated above. I kind of want to be able to do this all in one update where you have lots of items being used in the bank. Next, question 11. Should the colours of all imbued rings be tweaked slightly to be made more distinguishable from standard rings? I really like the idea of being able to see the different rings. Hopefully they'll do it on the enchanted rings as well, sort of like your dueling ring, so you can sort of tell the difference between your dueling ring and an emerald ring. Next, question 12. Should you be able to queue up a plank make spell, like you can with alchemy and superheat spells? Now that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to vote yes. Question 13. Should packs of 100 Eye of Newt be added to the stock of shops that currently sell Eye of Newt? Now that sounds like a good idea, although I'm a bit unsure about adding these huge packs to all these different shops. It's one of those things, I think it's useful, but it's not necessarily old school, but I'm going to vote yes anyway. Question 14. Should the Priest in Peril requirement on being assigned Blood Velds, Necrolls, Aberrant Scepters, and Abyssal Demons be removed? The 4 monsters are now available in the Gnome Stronghold Slayer Cave. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Next, question 15. Should a right-click option be added to the Family Crest Brothers to change the gauntlets? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I've been thinking, if they need this right-click option, do they need just a gauntlet that works for everything, or be able to have all 3 gauntlets? But this is probably a better way of doing it, because you still have to go to the brother to get the change. Next, question 16. Should they remove the dialogue at the entrance to King Lanther's training ground to make the entry less click intensive? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. although I kind of like the idea of having it there when you're doing the quests around there. Next, question 17. Should the game's necklace have an option to teleport to the Tears of Guthix, requiring the quest to be complete? Now, I've been a bit unsure about this, but I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. It's not like near a bank or anything, and a lot more people will be doing the Tears of Guthix. Next, question 18. Should hands be able to tell you your old school time played on your account? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. I find that quite interesting sort of information. It's not critical information you need to know, but knowing how long you've played in the game is kind of interesting to know. Next, question 19. Should the Iron Man chat icon be visible in chat? I'm going to go ahead and vote no. It really shouldn't be there, and I really don't want the Iron Man to have all these things just to show off because they've just made an account and they've clicked Iron Man. Next, question 20. Should the default stock of the Recipe for Disaster items be increased from 5 to 10 if you have completed Recipe for Disaster? This would not affect the food chest. Now, I can't really see a reason why people want that. Perhaps they want to get a lot of Baron's gloves, which means they're going to be taking away a lot of money from the game. So I kind of like the idea of that, but it seems a bit unnecessary. I'm just going to go ahead and vote yes. I mean, there's sort of the chance that it's a bit of a money sink going on there. Next, question 21. Should the Zamorakian Spear attack animation be reworked to use both hands? I'm going to vote yes. I'm sure the animation should look quite good. I thought this was the special attack animation originally, but now it's just a general animation, so that would probably be quite good. Question 22. Should the Iron Man accounts be permitted to buy Scrolls of Redirection from Nightmare Zone? I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. It's not really a resource that Iron Men can farm, but it's really a useful item that they can have. Next, question 23. Should boss kill counters be removed from the game filter? This will mean that they are visible even when your game chat filter is set to filter. I'm going to go ahead and vote yes. Seems like a quite good idea so you can see how many you've killed. And finally, question 24. Should they add packs of 100 olive oil to Razmir's general store in Morton? This would allow many more players to take part in the Shades of Morton minigame without the stock running out. That sounds like quite an interesting idea. I don't really know too much about the Shades of Morton, but I know it's kind of an unpopular minigame. They're kind of trying to revive it. There's a guy on the forums, he's definitely trying to revive it. So let's go ahead and vote. So thank you for voting. So far we've had 11,991 votes. And out of those, 78.2% want an instance corp that they can pay 200k to fight. 90.1% want a subtle animation to play when the Elysian Spirit Shield effect is activated. 74.5% want the Armadillo crossbow to be graphically reworked. 82.5% want the Armadillo crossbow special attack to be graphically reworked. 71.6% want the Nightmare Zone environment to be graphically reworked. 77.2% want the high alchemy value of the Blessed Spirit Shield to be reduced from 840,000 to 720,000 to protect God Swords over it. 88.8% want a back door to be added to Lumbridge Castle kitchen to give access to the recently added shortcut. 92.2% want the click zone of wyverns to be increased to make them easier to click. 94.2% want an empty option to be added to the coal and gem bags when the bank interface is open. This will allow you to empty them directly into your bank. 90.2% want the right click, check Slayer Gem and Slayer Ring to be made usable when the bank is open. 91.2% want the colour of all imbued ring to be tweaked slightly to made more distinguishable from standard rings. 90.3% want to be able to queue up the blank make spell like you can with alchemy and the superheat spells. 91.5% want the packs of 100 Eye of Newts to be added to the stock of shops that currently sell Eye of Newt. 91.3% want the Priest in Peril requirement to be removed from Bloodvelds, Necros, Aberrant Spectres and Abyssal Demons because the monsters are available in the Stronghold Slayer Cave. 90.5% want the right click option to be added to the Family Crest Brothers to change their gauntlets. 85% want to remove the dialogue at the entrance to King Lanther's training grounds to make the entry less click intensive. 89.3% want the game's necklace to have an option to teleport you to Tears of Guthix. 96.9% want hands to be able to tell you your old school time played on your account. 79.7% want the Iron Man chat icon to be visible in chat. 89.2% want the default stock of the recipe for disaster items to be increased from 5 to 10 if you complete the recipe for disaster. 81.3% want the Zamrock Spear attack animation to be reworked to use both hands. 64.5% want the Iron Man accounts to be permitted to buy Scroll of Redirection from Nightmare Zone. 73.9% want the boss kill counter to be removed from the game filter. And 92.3% want the 100 olive oil packs from Razmir's general store in Morton to allow more players to take part in Shades of Morton minigame. So that's kind of an interesting poll. I'm quite shocked that some of these are passing, and I'm quite upset. I mean, they've passed with 75%, and I can't argue with that. But I can feel that I'm losing hope in the old school community. For example, the ones that I really do not think should pass: Iron Man chat icon, and the Lumbridge backdoor to get to the new shortcut, so they're genuinely adding a shortcut to the shortcut. Also, I'm a bit unsure about some of the graphical reworks. I'm kind of confused at the Armadillo crossbow not being graphically reworked, but the special attack for the crossbow to be graphically reworked. And also things like Instance Corp. Obviously 78.2% shows that it's not the best thing, but it has managed to get the 75%. So if you've not voted in this poll, please go ahead and vote in it. If you don't know what you're voting on, please click here for my dev blog video. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with old school RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.